What's up, everyone? It's Cameron. Welcome back to Fowler Garage. Want to do a little quick update video on my 2018 Dodge Charger Pursuit, or really better known since it is a Canadian car as a Charger Enforcer. Now let's get right into a few of the mods I've done here in the last few months. Starting out, probably the most noticeable and most obvious one would have to be this little blue stripe I've done here on both sides. Now my favorite color is blue, so I want to do some sort of accent because I found it was a lot of white. I almost just tripped over that. It was a lot of white, so I wanted to break it up with a little bit of something. And then the next thing I've done to the car, I was looking to get a little darker. Now where I'm at, I'm not allowed legally to have front window tint on either the doors or the windshield, so keep that in mind is the way I've done it. I did a little tint strip here to try to make it a little darker. Because of the fact it's a Pursuit, it doesn't have that full big mirror there like a lot of the higher trim model cars do. So my sun visor actually didn't reach all the way over to the mirror, so I was having issues with the sun getting in and kind of blinding me while I was driving. So did that to address it. Then I added these vent shades here just to get a little darker there in the front window, because again, I can't have the tint. I think it just makes the car look a little better having a little bit of a darker look to it. And then the other thing I've done here is I did a remote start. It's just off this little fob right here. For those of you in Canadian dollars, it's about $500 to have that done and installed. I don't really care about the remote start in terms of anything other than when it's freezing cold in the middle of the winter. I try not to use it to keep my idle hours down in the car. Since it is a Hemi, you don't want to idle them too much. Let's just turn this off real quick. So I only use it when it's the middle of the winter, minus 15 is when I'm going to turn my auto start on. Other than that, I try to not use it just because I'm trying to keep the idle hours down on the car to keep it in good shape. And then the only other thing I've done, don't remember if I mentioned in the last video or not, but I did replace the rear bumper. It had a huge gouge right there from when it was a police car. So I did replace that with a brand new one, had it painted. So I have that addressed. And really, I have the car pretty much perfect now to the way I want it. One other thing I did add, this was a big addition here, is I added the civilian style center console to the car. So as you probably remember, if you saw my previous video, if you're not, go take a little watch. I had the metal, police style, law enforcement center console. I purchased this one from a junkyard actually, just for a couple $100, had it installed just because it's a lot more comfortable. And with this, I actually have some storage space in the car, actually put stuff in there. And then one thing you do need to do if you have the Enforcer and you purchase a used center console is get this blockout plate. Chrysler sells them. You can just get them from your Chrysler dealer's parts department. You can get this blockout plate. It replaces, where you'd have the hole for where the shifter should be going in the civilian model. But really nice console. Only paid a couple $100 and I've been loving it so far. Started raining, so I thought I'd finish the video off here in the car. Just wanted to run through a couple of the quick mods I've done to the car. The one thing I've been attempting to do but struggling with a little bit is I'm trying to see if I can get Apple CarPlay in my 7-inch touchscreen. I do have the civilian, media hub that allows you to have Apple CarPlay. One thing that I've noticed is when I plug in my iPhone cord to my phone, it actually pops up saying, would you like to connect Apple CarPlay? You check yes, it does not go to the screen. So I'm not sure if it's something I can do in the back end of the screen to get it to actually do CarPlay, or if I need to get a different touchscreen. I don't really want to go aftermarket. I'm big into kind of keeping the OEM plus look on the car. So if you have any suggestions, anybody who's done this, who's had a Charger Pursuit, or if you've had a Charger Pursuit and you've got an Apple CarPlay to work, I have the civilian media hub. I have the 7-inch touchscreen that's OEM on a 2018. Let me know in the comments section, or shoot me a DM on Instagram at Fowler Garage, same spelling and everything, no spaces. And go give me a follow over there too while you're at it. Post tons of photos on this car. I also have another Instagram, supercharged_carpics, where I post tons of just photography in general, going to car shows, Hellcats, lots of Mopar. So if you're into Mopar, definitely give me a follow, because I'm into Mopar, so that's most of my pictures are that. I have unique opportunities, to get pictures of Hellcat Durangos, TRXs, Red Eyes, Demons, etc. So I have tons of those photos on my page. Go drop a follow. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. I'm hoping to get some more videos out here soon. And yeah, please like and subscribe.